welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Subaru of Ewing, here in Ewing, New Jersey, to check out this brand new 2025 Subaru Forester Sport. This is the mid-range trim right in the middle of the 25's Forester lineup. So we're going to go through the car and you can let me know, is the sport trim with the bronze accents the way you would go in your Forester? So let's dig in. Front end of the Forester Sport with the magnetite gray and the gloss black on the grille with that Subaru badge in the middle. Full spread of LED lighting up front, including the fog lamps. However, the turn signals are still regular bulbs, and I'd like to see those as LED as well on this vehicle. And as we come down, you can see we have the bronze accents right in here, and that's indicative of what you're going to see on a 25 Sport, is a lot of bronze on the exterior and on the interior. As we come around to our wheel and tire package, what do we have here? Well, we got a 19-inch bronze machined aluminum alloy wheel, Subaru badge on the center cap. Now, these wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone all-season tires, 235 on the width, a 50 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, symmetrical all-wheel drive standard. As we move on back, again, the magnetite gray with the bronze on the wheels and down below on the door sills. Let me know what you think about how this vibe is on this new Sport. As we come in to our side view mirrors, we're going to have gloss black side view mirrors, LED turn signals. We're going to go color matched on the front and the rear door handle. The fuel filler cap on the right side, but we do have the symmetrical all-wheel drive badge right here in the bronze as well to tie in with the Sport vibe. And then up top on the roof, you're going to have a color matched roof, gloss black side rails or roof rails, and an oversized sunroof. Rear end of the Forester, again, the magnetite gray. We got the roof spoiler coming off the top. We got the wiper down below on the glass. LED taillights, again, standard bulbs for turn signals. We have the Forester name stamped in here, which is cool. But then we have the Subaru name in black and the Sport name over there in bronze. Why not make them both bronze? That's the odd thing. And then we drop down below, we're going to go flat black down here in our bumper, but again, we have a closed off exhaust port over here. And if you're going to have this set up like this with the bronze accents, why not have a functional dual exhaust? We saw the same thing on the Touring, so it looks like they made a rear bumper for dual exhaust for the Forester, but there isn't one trim that has it, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Let me know what you think. Under the hood of this Subaru Forester, we have Subaru's 2.5 liter naturally aspirated flat 4 engine mated to a Lineartronic CVT transmission with 8 manual shift modes and SI drive, 180 horsepower, 178 pound-feet of torque, MPGs 25 in the city, 32 on the highway, 28 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, we're going to take a look at the window sticker here, because you're going to want to know, Mike, how much I'm going to have to lay out for a Sport. Well, here we go. MSRP base, $34,495. We got a bunch of options on this one, which we'll go over when we check out the window sticker. Once we add those options in and a destination and delivery fee of $1,395 from Subaru's Otagunma, Japan assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $38,521. The dealer added wheel locks for $171. Total vehicle asking price on the lot today, $38,692. So let's check out the interior. Driver door panel, we're going to go with soft touch material up top. Now we got the bronze fabric into the gloss black around your chrome door handle. StarTech soft material right here with the bronze stitching, flat black on the switchgear. Down below, pretty good sized door pocket, and you have the upgraded Herman Kardon sound system, which is an additional option on this vehicle. Down below, we have a nice large Footbox with dead pedal brake and accelerator, the all-season Forester mats in the vehicle at this time. Seating-wise, power seat for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger. Again, we have the gray and darker gray StarTex material, water repellent, easy to keep clean and wash out with the bronze cross stitch and the bronze piping. Nice soft bolstering. I think it looks pretty sharp. Let me know what you guys think. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, no change in anything. As we come on into our dash, we're going to have soft touch up here. Then we're going to have the bronze cross stitch with the gray. I love the little hexagons in here to give it a little style into your heat and air vent. More bronze trim again in to bring that sport vibe to the interior. And then we have a nice large glove box. Infotainment system time, we have Subaru's 11.6-inch vertically mounted but fully integrated Starlink infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. No built-in nav into this one. That's going to cost you extra, but with the wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, you're probably going to get your maps and your nav through your phone anyway. We have the different apps right up here on the home screen where we can go to our radio. We can bring up our radio controls where we have our Sirius XM as well as regular AM and FM radio stations with your presets. So they have you all set there. We can go back to the home base down below. We're back here. We have our media where you can Bluetooth your phone. We have the different apps. We can go in here and it'll bring up the different apps. There's our CarPlay, Android Auto, My Subaru to hook up the vehicle with your smartphone. So that's all set in there. And then you have your car info. Now down below is where they got action too. So they have your driver profiles, phone projection, engine auto stop start on off, auto vehicle hold on off, and then you have your vehicle settings where you can go in and get your X modes on. This vehicle does have X modes, as well as your auto vehicle hold on off, your steering responsive headlights where the headlights follow you when you turn, which is a nice safety feature. And there's your engine auto stop start. You got driving assistance, and you also have more settings for your units and whatnot. So I do like the way they have that set up. We go back to our home base. Dual panel action, so we can move around. More information on top as well. There is our X mode, snow, dirt, normal, deep snow, and mud. And then down below, we have our dual climate action right here where you can set it, sync it, decide how you want the air to come through. So you're all set there. And then we also have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, but no heated steering wheel, which I think is a missed opportunity on the car, almost $40,000. Backup camera time, we hit reverse. And then we have the backup camera on the upper half, nice and clear with trajectory. I know people complain that isn't on the whole thing, but if you drag a vertically mounted screen down, it's going to distort the camera, so that's why they leave it on the upper half. But it is nice and clear, no problem. And then we go back to park. Now we have our push button start right here. Down further, we do have an aux jack, a USB-C, a USB-A, and a wireless charging pad, the Subaru gear shift with the leather gator, and that bronze cross stitch to go through the simulated gears of this Lidiotronic CVT. Down further, electric emergency brake, 2 cup holders, and a 12 volt in its familiar spot. And then our Subaru key fob right here where we have lock, the Subaru emblem is unlock, pop the trunk, panic button, nice and light. And then again, the StarTex with the bronze, open it up, and we have a nice large area for storage. Subaru steering wheel, leather wrap wheel, bronze cross stitch to keep that vibe going. Subaru badge on the horn button, more bronze. Round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of this Forester. It's a nice spacious passenger cabin. Now, flat black on our switchgear. On the left, we've got volume, telephone voice commands, controls for the digital portion of your dash. On the right, adaptive cruise, safety suite controls, and your SI drive. We do have paddles if we want to go up and down the simulated gears of this Lidiotronic CVT manually. And then on the left stalk, we have our headlight controls and our fog lamp controls, and over here on the right you got your front and rear windshield wiper. Left side of our steering wheel, we can pop the tailgate, brighten and dim the dash, and this button turns on or off your hands-free tailgate. So you can sweep your foot underneath the rear bumper and the tailgate will open if you are carrying stuff. But you can turn that on or off right here. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. Dashboard action right now, we're going to have an analog digital combo, analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, and coolant temperature. Again, your S and I drive from the steering wheel. There you have it. We're going to leave it in S or Sport drive for today's drive. And then you have additional information in the center that you can bring up when you're going down the road. Overhead console, we got a spot for our shades right here. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. If you want your LED dome lighting, because we do have the LED upgrade in here to come on when you open and close the door, this button all the way to the left on door. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. Now, our roof, we have this oversized sunroof with a manual shade which you have to push way back with your hand, and then it's one touch back. Wind buffeter comes up, and then it's one touch close. And then once it gets closed, you got to reach all the way back with your hand and move this shade forward. And this is a really big roof, so either give me an automatic shade or make this into a panoramic, or just give me a regular sunroof. I don't think we need this big oversized one, but you let me know. Rear view mirror, we have the upgraded rear view mirror with compass and HomeLink and auto dim, and then our sun visor, bring it down with vanity and an LED light. And does it slide? No, but we do have an extension. Door panel action. Instead of the soft touch up top, we're going to have hard black plastic. Otherwise, the vibe and the materials are the same. Now, as we get into the back, plenty of room to get in. Nice flat roof. Plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". StarTex material all the way down. Dual pockets and behind each front seat with a spot to slide your phone. So that's nice. Center console, we do have two heat and air vents, USB-C, USB-A, and a couple of dead switches that are heated seats in the top level trims. And then back seats, same StarTex with the bronze cross stitch, nice and comfortable, nice and soft. And then super soft armrest, two cup holders. So overall, it's a good, comfortable place to be in the back seats of this Forester Sport. Getting in the cargo area of your Forester Sport, you can pop it from the dash, pop from the key fob, or you have the hands-free down below, but this never works on camera. And again, it doesn't work. And if it doesn't, you can pop it. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now, with the rear seats up and this nice boxy shape, we're looking at 29.6 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Forester Sport. As we come in closer, here are the floor mats with the Sport in bronze and the bronze stitching, so I like that. We have the all-weather cargo mat underneath here, an area for storage, and underneath there, tools and a spare. So thank you, Subaru, for the spare. On the right side here, we got a couple of tie downs and the subwoofer for this Harman Kardon sound system. On the left side, more tie downs and a 12 volt in case you need power here in the back. And those are the wheel locks we're paying extra for. Removable tonneau cover in case you don't want to take it out, you can. If you want to leave it in and secure everything up, you can. And then to get the rear seats down, you got to reach through. If your arms are long enough, you can just pull the levers and the seats go right down. And now, with the rear seats down and the tonneau cover out, we're looking at 74.4 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Forester Sport. Window sticker time, here we go. 25 Forester Sport, Consumer Reports recommended vehicle, government safety rating is not done yet. Fuel economy estimates, made by Subaru in Japan. Standard equipment. Now there are the options. Vehicle MSRP from the factory, $38,521. The dealer added the wheel locks. Total vehicle asking price, $38,692. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're heading out on the road in this Subaru Forester Sport for 25. And just like the other ones, it drives the same. We have the same engine, same transmission, same horsepower figures. They've sharpened up how everything works. They've sharpened up the suspension, made it a more comfortable drive. They sharpened up the steering to make it a little bit more precise. They've just dialed everything in just that little bit more to make everything feel better when you're going down the road. Quieter cabin. We got plenty of visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear window, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision. All that in your Subaru EyeSight, which is mounted right here in front of your rear view mirror. So you're all set there. And I like the fact that Subaru mounts this on the inside and not behind the emblem on the front grille, because when it's nasty out, snowy out, stuff collects on that front grille, and that's going to disable the radar up front if you have it outside. So having it in here makes better sense, especially if you're going to own one of these in an area of the country that gets snow. So I do like how that works. The suspension is well damped, no problem there. Now, of course, the engine has 2 less horsepower than the outgoing Forester, but I really don't notice that at all. And I think just driving down the road, you're not really going to notice that at all either. Technology-wise, you got your 11.6-inch screen, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging pad, heated seats. You got connectivity in the front and in the back for your rear seat passengers. You got your X modes in case you need to go off-road. You can do that in the snow and in the dirt and all that good stuff, or you can put it in normal if you want to have it on normal. So they got you all set there. Brakes, nice stops, nice and easy in the straight line. Then we take off. And it's got enough power to get the vehicle up to speed, no problem. No problem at all. Now we'll come in here to our turning radius test. All right, turning radius 17.7 feet, nice and sharp. And there it goes, right around. And off you go down the road. No problem at all. Now, if we want to shift this manually a little bit, we can move the gear shift to the left on manual. And now you can use the paddles. And it shifts pretty good for a CVT and these simulated gears. Now, obviously the simulated gears are designed to keep the driveline quieter rather than the old CVTs that just had the engine droning on and on and on. So these simulated gears do quiet the driveline down quite a bit, which a lot of people like, and it's important to try to keep the cabin as quiet as possible. But upshifts are pretty good. Downshifts are pretty good. So if you do want to drive it sportier with the paddles, you certainly can. We'll put this back to manual. Let the vehicle shift on its own now. But overall, if you're looking for that point A to point B vehicle that drives pretty well, nice and quiet, gets pretty good gas mileage, you get standard all-wheel drive, and plenty of room to haul stuff if you don't have anybody in the back as well. Now, the Forester ticks a lot of boxes. The question for you is, the sport trim at almost $39,000, is that too much? Is that in the ballpark? You let me know in the comments. If you're going for a Forester, let me know how you would go. Go upper level trims like the Sport, the Limited, or the Touring, or are you going to try to keep the cost down and go with a premium or a base? We still have to do a base Forester. We'll get one of those on the channel as soon as I can get my hands on one. But let me know what you think about the Sport. Do you like the vibe? Do you like what they've done? Or if you don't, let me know what you think they should have done on the sport trim instead. But I do want to thank Ciocca Subaru of Ewing for allowing the channel access to this 2025 Subaru Forester Sport in magnetite gray for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.